I'm Bill Patton with 720 Degree Coaching, and in this next video, I'm going to get into a story about a young man whose mother complained about me to the principal and the athletic director. The young man was lacking in character. It was too bad. I mean, had some talent. He seemed like a pretty intelligent kid, and yet he always found reasons not to do what I was asking him to do. And always had like a little injury that prevented him from doing conditioning, and then and his mother worked at one of the schools, so she actually had friends at the school because she worked at the middle school that fed into the high school. So she had her little in. So anyway, so I get this complaint, right, and it was that I wasn't being understanding enough and blah blah blah, and so I was quickly identified who it was because my team captains let me know that they'd heard the kid complaining. So anyway, I got this complaint, and I got my athletic director is wondering what I'm going to do about this. So I tried to draw the kid out in every possible way I could. But unfortunately, it just didn't end well. I mean, he did not really play well. He did not respond to adversity, and I didn't go out of my way to do anything to him, but he just seemed to find a way with his own negativity to make bad things happen. And he was very much a sort of a cancerous negative person on that team, and we actually that was one of our worst years. That's one of the least successful seasons that I've coached, and it was because of he and another couple of young men on that team had a lot of negativity that they were bringing. The interesting thing is, after he left and the other two, then the next year we tied for the championship, and that was one of the more miraculous seasons ever. So removing that negativity was very helpful. So sometimes you get these anonymous communications that come from people who lack character, and but it is really important to fully vet that and take it seriously, because if you don't, you're remiss in following up. So I did everything I could to figure out what is the real beef, is it legit, what can I do about it, and it turned out to be not solvable because this young man just wasn't going to go with the program. Here's an example. So everybody at the beginning of the season agreed that they wanted to purchase their uniform. It's an all or nothing thing with the team. So we can purchase uniforms and then you keep them, or not, and the team will buy them, and they will be returned back to the school. This was the policy of the school at that time. So the team united, agreed that they wanted to purchase those. So everybody got theirs, and they were supposed to pay their money. And he never paid for his uniform. And then on the last day, he handed his uniform to someone else to hand to me after he had left. Right? And then he thought that that was going to get him off from paying for it. We had to send a bill to his house, and it was going to be a hold on his grade if he didn't pay that bill. So it just goes to show that this kid just wasn't really going to be a team player, and that he thought that anonymous communication was going to give he and his family the leg up on Coach Patton. So no, by fully going through it and listening to it and trying to work out all of those little problems, what he ended up proving himself to be of low character, and then it was just trouble for nothing. But it's going to be like that sometimes. So I can't tell you that anonymous communication is always good, because it certainly isn't, and you're probably going to have another negative story or two here in a moment.